HTTV in association with Illingworth and Gregory. Tom, after the 1-0 win against West Brom, just talk us through the pure elation on the pitch after the final whistle.
Yeah, I think you could see by the performance and the hard graft we have to put in as soon as we're down to 10 men. No matter who you play at this level, it's always difficult with a man less, and we showed the grit and determination for each other, the spirit amongst ourselves to keep a clean sheet. We could have gone up the other end and maybe nipped the one on the counter attack, which shows the fitness of all of us to want to try and see the game off before them. We did, but listen, 90 minutes to hold on like we did was fantastic, and it was well deserved.
Like you say, it was a true Huddersfield Town performance, wasn't it? The fighting attitude, the great spirit amongst the camp, especially when you were down to 10 men.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the game plan to try and get in their face early on as well, to try and force them to play long and try and get our own passing game back. Obviously the previous games we'd had to sort of sit back in a more of a deeper block and sort of allow possession to other teams. But today we were back to ourselves. We managed to get in their faces, make it difficult for them. I thought first half we were brilliant. I thought we could have had a couple more goals added to the tally. And then obviously when you go down to 10, it's always difficult. The game automatically changes. West Brom started to bring on a few more bigger players in Matty Phillips, McLean and Rondon, so you know what's coming, you know what you're going to be in for. But I think the changes we made in the formation that we had to change to was a great plan, and we managed to execute it. And the biggest thing was, like you said, the hard work for each other. The man next to us, the man behind us, to fight for each other, to see us over the line. And yeah, it was a great moment, great support again. Fans turned out, and I think they were pushing us through in the last 10-15 minutes. And we have to take that energy, we have to take our energy and not give in, and we show a no-die attitude here. And it's important that we got that win today. It's a massive 3 points.
You mentioned playing differently in the last 2 games against Liverpool and Man United, but how much did that experience help you when you were down to 10 men? Like you say, you changed formations and you played more of the deeper block.
Yeah, I think it sort of helped. We know we're going to come under, no matter each week, we're going to come under pressure at some point in the game. Obviously that makes that job a little bit harder with obviously being down 10 men, but the fight we showed, Jonas pulled off 2 fantastic saves at the end. All the way throughout the team was unbelievable. Big Lola up front on his own, barging people, and he's come on leaps and bounds, and I think everyone throughout the team, there wasn't one player in the team today that didn't let the side down, and you can see that in the result, that we managed to claw it over the line, and we move on now. We have a good break, and we come back.
Personally, how much did you have to dig in? Because obviously you were playing centre attacking midfield, and then you moved back into more of a centre midfield role, but running around like that for that long, it must have done your legs in.
Yeah, well, I think the manager sort of sees the stats after the game, and he expects me to do that week in, week out now. So I back my fitness to both back, and then obviously when I feel there's a chance to bomb forward, there's that attacking feel inside me to try and get on the end of things. So listen, I'm glad that we got the 3 points. That was the most important thing. When we changed formation, obviously to go into a different role for me, but the task was still the same: to work hard for each other, to keep the ball. When I've got the ball, to try and get us up the pitch with my dribbling ability, to try and get us up the pitch, to give us a bit of a breather, and and to find myself back in our own box as well, making tackles and headers as a trait I never thought I had. But like I said, the biggest thing was the 3 points, and it was a massive result.